Imagine this. You are going from city to city, proclaiming God's good news. Proclaiming means being really excited about it and shouting it out and being so full of joy because you have such important information that you're excited to share. And the reason why you're going from city to city is because a lot of the people in that city are forcing you to leave. They're either threatening to kill you for sharing this information, or put you in jail, or to beat you up. So you go from city to city. Some people throw stones at you. Some people try and kill you, but you just escape in time. Until after years of doing this, you're finally captured after going to Jerusalem, which is a place in the Middle East in the world, and you went there to help those people who are persecuting you. Persecuting means like treating you really poorly for any reason that they see as fit. So you have actually gone to Jerusalem to give them food because they're in a famine. They don't have enough food. So you've spent a long time trying to gather all the food around the place and bring it to Jerusalem to these people who are treating you so poorly. And when you do that, they actually capture you, put you in jail, and they demand that you're executed. But you thankfully, there's my key word for today, you're able to plead with the courts, and you end up being sent to Rome, sent to the capital of the government that's in charge of all the laws and rules in your area. And here you are lying in a prison cell, hard stone floor. There's no bed. This is, ancient world. They don't treat criminals with Netflix or whatever they do these days. You're alone. You've got no friends there. Maybe occasionally people can come visit you, but they don't really even feed you in the prisons in these days. So you really had to rely on your friends to come and feed you. So you're a long way away from Jerusalem now, because Rome is modern day Italy now, in the city of Rome in Italy. And you sit there and you're writing a letter to people in a place called Ephesus. And here, a man named Paul, who I'm talking about right now, he's gone through all of these things I've just explained. And can you imagine that this is what he writes in his letter to Ephesus, what I've just got here. He writes to the people of Ephesus and he says, "Sing and make music from your hearts to the Lord, always giving thanks to God the Father for everything." So even through everything that Paul's gone through, suffering through persecution, people trying to kill him, imprison him, harm him, he decides the most important thing I do, and the only thing I can encourage people to do, is to sing, make music, and be thankful in every way to God. This is what Paul did. This is his letter. And he wrote lots of letters from lots of different prisons in his time, sending it to different churches around the world at that point in time, trying to share the good news that Jesus came. He died for you and me, and he rose again to show that we can be forgiven, we can be seen as righteous, as holy, and we can have full relationship with God. What I'd like us to do today is try and be a little bit more like Paul. I want you to get a piece of paper and to write thankfulness. Now, you don't need to do it in bubble writing, but if you've got time, I'd encourage you to do that, because when you make it look nice, you can be a bit more proud of it. So I've got my word here. You can even put it in a cloud if you really want. And I want you to write as many things that you are thankful for, thankful to God for. Because the Bible says, that even our money is a gift from Him. There's nothing that we have that wasn't God's originally. He's given us everything. So maybe you might want to have a section for friends, and you could branch off and talk about each one. So I'm really thankful for my friend Matt, and I'm very thankful for my friends at school. I don't want to mention anyone by name, so I don't want to leave anyone out. I then might make a section of family, and I might be thankful for family, and I might be writing thankful things for my parents, my mum and dad, and I might, that's not how to write dad, and I might want to write about my siblings, and I might be thankful for my cousins, and so on. I might be thankful for I might write some sections over here about the things that God's given me materially, which just sort of means I'm thankful for having. So I might just say physical, and what I mean by that is I'm thankful that I have a house, and from that I'm thankful for having a roof over my head, that when it's cold I can not be rained on. And I've got a comfy bed that keeps me, giving me easy sleep, and maybe part of that is being food, and having a full tummy whenever I really want it. So I want you to spend as much time as you can filling up your word cloud with all the things that you're thankful for today. And it's a really important thing to do, to constantly be thankful. And at the end of it, it'd be really important for you to pray and just thank God for all the amazing things that He's given you in your life. So no matter whether you're feeling a bit like Paul today, I hope that no one's as extreme as him and in prison while you're watching this video. But maybe for you, your really sad moment could be that your friend's been mean to you, or something's happened at school, or something that might be deeper than that. So at any situation, we could be thankful, like Paul, like Jesus was at all times. So we can be thankful even when we're sad, even when we feel distant. I look forward to hearing about what you're thankful for today.